call on our higher selves to merge fully with us now. And we call on the mighty I Am Presence within, so that we may truly serve ourselves, each other, and the divine. Hello, I'm Myra.
I'm Sean.
And today we are going to read Declaration of Sovereignty that we just wrote together. We thought it was timely in light of
Recent
ceremonies that took
rituals.
place, rituals and ceremonies that took place on the full moon on the 6th of May.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the 5th, 6th, around that time? So where we were being called to pledge our allegiance, to give away our sovereignty for another sovereign. And so we thought it was timely that we do a declaration of sovereignty. As always, just take a moment to be fully present. Don't listen to this transmission while you are driving or operating heavy machinery or whilst you're in the bath. Just listen when it is safe for you to fully connect, be present. And if at any point you have to leave the transmission early, know that you'll be fully grounded back in your body and protected with ultraviolet light, safe to carry on with your day. Whenever this transmission finds you, whenever you find it, it is your time, the right time for you to declare and remember and reawaken your sovereign state deep within your DNA. And I'll just lead us into a little meditation so that we can be fully present. Maybe when you finish reading, we could do some light language together, or I could do some like whatever. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, perfect if you just merge with us fully, so we become this one entity. We become a collective consciousness, which we are. We collapse some time and space that doesn't really exist, and we become one being. And you can just allow us to say the words for you and know that the healing, the revocation and declaration is taking place. That's it. Let us settle in. And just find yourself in a comfortable position. And know in the mighty I Am Presence that is emanating from your heart, just taking your awareness to your heart. Just allowing your heart to open on the inhalation. And on the exhalation, just sending your breath all the way down through your body, out through the soles of your feet, grounding all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. As you connect in from your heart space to the heart of Mother Earth, sense that simultaneously your energy, consciousness is traveling upwards, spiraling upwards to the heart of the source of creation. So here you are, nicely interfacing between heaven and earth. And just imagine that 0 point sphere emanating from your heart, that is connected to the heart of the source of creation and the heart of Gaia, to start to expand so that you are completely encapsulated inside a sphere of 0 point God, Goddess, source field energy. And just sensing that light, source light all around you, so that anything you release is purified by this source light, and anything that you call back to you, any of your original light, is also purified on its return back to you. Just allow yourself to remain very embodied in your body so that you can feel these releases that are happening. And if you sense any sticky energy, dense energy, heavy energy, just breathe it away and know that it's being taken far, far, far away from your field now, all the way back to source. And now we can listen to Sean as he breathes.
In the current co-creative moment of the everlasting now, I call upon my higher self and the mighty I am presence within to merge with me now. I summon all guides, guardians, godheads, star beings, angels and ancestors of the highest light and resonance to assist and bear witness to my liberation and declaration of sovereignty. I ask you to hold my field firm and fully protected as I release all energy and programs, distortions and interference that force my frequency into lower vibrational fields that prevent me from truly knowing my innate God, Goddess, creative potential and divine templates. I command that all of my original energy and light be returned to me fully, purified and restored, back to my original organic source blueprint. For I remember now who I am, and in this declaration of sovereignty, I will call back all of my power for the purpose of love and service to others, and thus the divine. In this moment, I create a new world in which my consciousness and the consciousness of all sentient beings here on Earth, in Earth, around Earth, are free from now until perpetuity. I work through all timelines, in all directions of time, space, time, beyond time, through time, above time, below time, in between all time and space, all realms, realities, dimensions, platforms, planes of existence, time matrices, parallel worlds, parallel universes, inverses, antiverses, the metaverse, and the omniverse. Past, present, and future, anywhere where I have ever existed, anywhere that I will ever exist, and anywhere that I exist now. I send this healing and declaration of sovereignty throughout all physicality, back through antimatter, and all the way back to organic source creation now. By the mighty I am presence within, I release from my entire energy matrix any manipulations, mutations, distortions, programs, backup startup programs, devices, implants, seals, locks, traps, dark crystals, inorganic circuitry, DNA reversal technology, parasites, false light grids, cords attached to finite time spirals, frequency fences, negative cords, attachments, negative entities, astral predators, off and on world predators, and any dark force that seeks to harvest my energy or use me in any way, shape, or form. By the mighty I Am presence within, I do not consent to any nefarious manipulations of my consciousness, my electromagnetic field, my energy vortices, or my DNA, both physical and spiritual. I understand that I have agreed to this plane of existence for the purpose of my growth, expansion, and evolution on some level, layer or dimension of self. At somewhere and at some point in the Akasha, I agreed consciously or otherwise, karmically or otherwise, but I now fully release any vows, contracts, agreements, or promises made tacitly or otherwise to serve the dark and its nefarious agenda of finite creation, Death Star mechanics, and illusion of separation from source. I release all these contracts, and by the mighty I Am presence within, they are collapsed and erased from my cellular memory, and all their negative effects are neutralized. Everywhere that I've previously mentioned and anywhere that I have not, right through the Akasha from now until perpetuity. Any future agreements to serve the dark must be made between me and any other entity in full transparency, face to face, and signed for me in wet ink. Otherwise, all contracts, vows, and agreements and promises are null and void. I am in communion with Earth Mother, Tara, and higher aspect Gaia, and her dominions, and declare my world and I free and sovereign, from now until perpetuity, right throughout the Akasha. I call forth my higher self and the almighty I Am presence within. Guides, guardians, godheads, angels, ancestors, star beings of the highest lights and resonance, please honor this declaration of my free will and sovereignty, and enter it into the Earth's Akashic records for all to see, and to understand that our freedom comes with the use of responsible free will at all times. I am free, I am free, I am free, and so it is.
Just relax, be open to receive, some light language codes of sovereignty and freedom. Pianat asekianat or tutunia siaratana ia sekio maroro riaro ya sekia wa ia ya sekia Ishnat oas Ishnata oas Nyaroro sanaya akia Awayarana yakiaru Ishnat yes white, pure organic source light to surround us completely, activating this declaration of sovereignty, sealing our fields, our energy vortices, meridians, our entire energy matrix, sealing from any negative interference. And just allow that light to ground you back in. Into your new timeline, higher timeline of sovereignty and freedom.
Back into the eternal now, to the presence. Presence of oneness.
And all the kittens.
And the kittens. For they are many.
Many, many kittens. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.
It's goodbye from her.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.